Let's do select all that apply question today. So here the nurse is providing home teaching to a client with rheumatoid arthritis. Which of the following instructions should the nurse include in the teaching? Now remember, in select all that apply, you only pick that answer in which you're 100% sure about it. Something you don't know about it, you're 50-50. I recommend not to play with that option in the real examination because you will lose the marks in the exam. Okay, now let's see the answer for this question together. So the first one we have, avoid exercise in order to avoid too much stress on your joints. I'm not going to pick this option for two reasons. Number one, because you recommend the regular exercise in here to the clients to the rheumatoid arthritis, you don't tell them to avoid it. Number two, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I told you guys, we do not tell the patient to avoid something without consulting with the physician. So that's another clue for you guys not to pick the answer if you have no knowledge about it still. Number two, use a bag of frozen vegetables as an ice pack on the painful inflamed joints. So let's keep it in because that will definitely reduce the pain and the inflammation of the joints. You can take up a hobby like knitting to keep your hands and the wrist mobile. I'm not going to play with this option again because knitting requires repetition movements, and repetition movements of the joints will increase the pain and the inflammation. So let's not to consider this option inside. You should, I'm not going to even read this one actually, because remember, you should is a non-therapeutic word, and we never use the non-therapeutic type of communication when you interacting with your client. So even I didn't read the other sentence yet, but I know that we're not gonna use this sentence for sure with the patient. The next one we have is taking methotrexate help with the pain but does not slow down the disease progression. It actually does slow down as well, but let's say if you do not have a knowledge about this point in the real exam, I would recommend not to play with this option because something you don't know, better not to play in select all that apply. Standing in a warm shower for 20 minutes can relieve stiffness before activity. I would say it's a good idea because before doing any activity, if we are using a warm shower or a warm compress, that will definitely alleviate the stiffness from your joints and of course the pain as well. So the answer final for this question will be number 2 and number 6 here. I hope you understand how I handle this select all that apply question. If you have any other question for me related to this one, please use the comment section. Thank you.